Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Taylor if you're new here. Just gonna shower as you guys can see. I've been studying for my MCAT all morning, and then my aunt texted me and was like, do you want Panera for lunch? I was like, sure, so she dropped that off for me, which was so nice of her because I literally don't leave my house now that I'm like, it's coming down to like crunch time for my MCATs. So yeah. I just wanted to kind of show you guys like how I've been studying and whatnot. Yeah, also you guys are like literally propped up on my fireplace. I'm sorry, but like, I don't know, I can't hold the camera. It just doesn't, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I just want to start off this video, say welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'm gonna show you guys what she dropped me off for lunch because I love Panera, and if you've never been there, I'm gonna tell you guys what I get because it's so freaking good. And so here it is. I feel like you guys know what chicken Caesar salad looks like, but seriously, it is so freaking good. The one from Panera, it's so good. I don't know what they put in it, but it's like incredible. I usually don't put both these dressings on. I just put one on because that's enough for me, but yeah, totally recommend getting this if you go to Panera because it's so good. Okay, so just kidding. I actually used both dressings because there like was not that much in here or in each dressing, so and pro tip, I always ask for the dressing on the side because pretty much in like every salad I get, because I hate when they like douse it in dressing and then like just like gross. But let's do a taste test. So good. Also, I'm sorry if you guys see all these dishes back here. My brother's not up yet. It's 1:30. He's not awake yet, and he has to empty the dishwasher and put like all the dirty dishes back in the dishwasher. So I'm sorry if you guys see that. I'm gonna like try and cover it up because I know it's like really ugly to see, but yeah. Anyway, I don't really think you guys want to sit here and watch me eat this, so I'm gonna go, but I will talk to you guys after I finish eating this and get back to my studying and whatnot. But yeah, this is really good. Totally recommend getting the salad. Chicken Caesar, so good. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been using for MCAT practice questions. So I've been using Khan Academy. I used it for my other college classes too, and it worked really well. It like really helped me. So you just like go on khanacademy.com, you make an account. Here's mine, obviously, my name, and then go to courses, and mine already says MCAT up here. But if you weren't to, obviously when you make a new account, you're not going to see this, or if you already have one, you're not going to see this. You just got to add another course, and then they have all these courses here. So even if you're not studying for the MCAT, you just need like other study tips, this would be really good. They have LSAT, MCAT, life skills, computing, arts and humanities, economics, science. I've actually used the organic chemistry as well as the physics one as well for my classes, which worked really well for me. So then you would just like go and hit continue with one course, obviously, but I already have my thing right here. So basically, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so when you click on it, you see all these different sections here that they have. Everything's broken down for you. Individual, society, and culture, that kind of stuff. So basically, if you see here that there's the 4 sections right here, and then the 4 sections of the MCAT that I'm taking are right here. The chemical physics foundation of biological sciences, the cars section, biology, and then the psychology and foundations of behavior section, which These are all the same ones as well, but then they also have extra practice too, which is really good for reinforcing the other stuff that I've studied already. So I'm definitely going to go through and do these as well. But I wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like. I'm just going to go ahead with the cars section and just show you guys because, okay, so once you just go back to the normal screen where it says your courses, this, I'm working on the cars section right now, so you would just go on here and hit resume, and then it brings up all these modules in the actual section that you're talking about or that you choose. So all of these right here are just videos that the person actually reads you the paragraph, and then they go through and the question, they actually like answer the question, talk you through the answer, everything. It's super helpful before you get to these practice ones. I'm just going to show you what the practice looks like. So they give you a paragraph to read. Well, not a paragraph, but like a, you know what I mean? Like an essay kind of thing. And then you answer the questions down here and it tells you if you're right or wrong. There's usually 3 to 4 per passage and they're really, really helpful. They have all the other ones over here on the side. So it's been really helpful for me just to see like how I'm doing and whatnot. So I would totally recommend. And once I get to the other sections, I'll definitely like show you guys and whatnot. I haven't gotten to them yet because I'm gonna finish the cars section today and then move on. But so far I've been doing really good on the cars section. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what it looks like, and then you just click on like whatever one you think it is. And then you go to check and it shows you. But super helpful. And they also have hints down here if you are stuck or something. But I do like the fact that before you, I'll show you guys over here. Before you actually do the practice, they have a bunch of videos which help you through practice questions, which is really helpful too, just for like thinking process and stuff like that. So totally recommend Khan Academy, and it's been really helpful for me. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on yesterday. So I actually had an online Zoom call with the University of Penn for their medical school admissions, and that went really well yesterday. And yeah, it's just gotten me like really excited for everything. Yeah, my application is almost done, thank gosh. Yeah, so that was really like exciting yesterday, and I just like got like a better like understanding of their school and everything. So if you are applying to medical school, I would totally recommend like signing up for those. Yeah, you just like get on their website and they usually like will have something for sign up. So that was really good yesterday, honestly. It kind of like took a whole weight off my shoulders. Just kind of what to expect, what they're looking for in their applicants, and you know, how many people they usually get for admissions, how many interviews they give people, and how many people that they accept. So that was really good. I know I told you guys already that I had another one of those like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, totally recommend if you are applying to med school to go ahead and sign up for those, because I think they're really informative and really helpful, especially to someone like myself who has never applied before. So totally recommend doing that. And yeah, I know that the application process can be really overwhelming because it's been a little bit overwhelming for myself. I have fall semester coming up soon for school, and I am still trying to get my letters of recommendation in, and I take my MCAT soon, and it's just like one thing after another. But I just take it day by day. That's what I've been doing, and when I feel stressed out, I just kind of take a break, because I feel like that's the best thing you can do for yourself, honestly. And yeah, don't make yourself sick over it, because I guess like a month ago I started like really losing sleep over it, and I mean I still kind of do, honestly, but that's just like the nature of things in my life right now. It's just been super hectic, and that's okay, because I know that things are definitely gonna I just need to kind of push through and then like I'll have a weight take off my shoulders, thank gosh, because I'm just like, there's so much going on right now. But yeah, so things are progressing, and I just want to say that if you are applying to grad school, you're in a stressful situation, you're applying to medical school, you're finishing college, whatever it may be, you're looking for a job even. I know that like people that have graduated, like my friends that just graduated college, they're trying to look for a job. There's no jobs available right now. I know things can be like super stressful and overwhelming, but like your time will come, and you just have to keep pushing every day, and don't give up on yourself just because things get hard or you feel discouraged. You just have to keep doing things that will be progressive in your life, and giving your best effort every day, and don't give up when things get hard. I feel like that's the biggest thing I tell myself every day, because things definitely are not easy, and it takes a lot of self-dedication and what's the word I'm looking for? Not like movement, but self-motivation. That's what I was looking for. It takes a lot of self-motivation to do what I'm doing, and yeah, I feel like that's a quality I've always had, but it's definitely needed to come out in myself a lot more lately, just because I've had a lot more on my plate, and I really have to sit down and, you know, put my phone away, and yeah. So I just want to kind of talk to you guys about that, because I feel like a lot of people in today's society need to hear that it's okay to feel overwhelmed, and it's okay to go through seasons of your life where you feel like you can't go on, but you can, and keep pushing, and things will get better and easier. So okay, so I just finished the cars section. I didn't finish all of them though, because I figured I could go back to them closer to the test, but I did like 10 extra ones. So I'm going to go into the biological and biochemical foundations of living system ones now, and they have passage questions as well. But before that, I wanted to just brush up on the biology part. So I went down here, and if you click on, they have biomolecules, cells, organ systems, physical processes, chemical processes, processing the environment, behavior, individuals and society, society and culture, and social inequality. So since I was going to do the biological and biochemical questions, I went down here and clicked on biomolecules, and then they have all these different things over here. You can see there's practice questions here, there's videos to review everything. See, there's amino acids and proteins, enzyme structure and function, enzyme kinetics, DNA, gene control, genetic mutations, Mendelian genetics, DNA technology, chromosome inheritance, evolution and population dynamics, principles of bioenergetics, metabolism, carbohydrates, carbohydrate metabolism. See, this is all biochemistry stuff now. I just learned this last semester because I took it over the summer. Citric acid cycle, fat and protein metabolism, endocrine system, hormone regulation. So it looks like the first half is bio, second half is biochemistry. So I'm going to go through these now. I will show you guys what they look like. I'm going to start from the very beginning here. So if we just come here and hit practice, and then it brings up the question, and you just choose the answer, and then see it says right here, do 10 problems. And then after I do that, if you look on the left side of the screen here, you will see that it will bring us to videos. The pencil means practice questions, the little triangle means videos, and I will do these and then go on to next lesson, which is enzyme structure and function. I did want to talk to you guys about how I went about studying before, obviously, what I just showed you guys on Khan Academy. So I actually used the MCAT quick sheets and this other document that just has to do with the psychology of everything, just because the psychology is way more in depth than what is on the MCAT quick sheets form. So I'm going to show you guys that really quick, just so you can get a better overview, and I'll see if I can link it down below for you guys, in case you're wondering. Okay, so basically this is what the quick sheets looks like. it's broken down in behavioral sciences, has everything for that. And then we go into biochemistry, and then biology, all the biology stuff, and then general chemistry, and organic chemistry, and I think there's one more. Physics and math. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the MCAT quick sheets. And then as far as the psychology is concerned, so this is a document that's from Khan Academy. Actually, the one mentor that I had for my MCAT that I talked to, he actually sent me this. And some people do use this. Personally, I did not, just because it's like super in depth, as you guys can see from this index. It is over 319 pages, and there's just like a lot of information on here. So as far as, let's go back to the quick sheets for a second. I did not use any of the information on where it says behavioral sciences. I didn't use any of the information on this MCAT quick sheets. I used one of these documents. I didn't use this one just because, as you guys can see, there's so like a lot of information on here. So it was really overwhelming for me. So he sent me this one too. And it's called the lazy OCD version of basically that big document. And I know it was on Reddit. I don't think it's on there anymore, but sorry about this paint can too. My mom's still finishing our living room. So yeah, as you guys can see, this one is only 86 pages, which is way better than 300 and something pages. And it's just like laid out a lot more. Hold on, let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys so you can see. Okay, there we go. Now it's not so distracting. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's only 86 pages, and it's just laid out a lot more neat and like they said, OCD. Yeah, and it was just way more organized and understandable for me personally. And it is broken down into sections, but it's just like a much more condensed version, which was a lot easier for me. So I personally use this document, and it worked really well for me. Also, if we can get out of this, I want to show you guys Anki. And I'll try and link both of those documents down below for you guys. I don't know if I can link a Word document, but if not, I'll try and see what I can find for you guys. Anki was like, okay, I know a lot of people use it in medical school. Some people use it just study for the MCAT. Personally, like, okay, we're not going to show you this now because, sure, I don't know what's going on. Oh gosh, okay. Anyway, so basically, if you look at this little sheet here, so basically, there's like decks, and like my decks was like quick sheets, which the MCAT quick sheets that I showed you before. I didn't end up making a deck for the psychology one, just wasn't worth it for me. But if you go into quick sheets and then you go to study now, I had made all of these cards, and then you just hit like show answer, and it shows you what the answer are. And there's so many different things you can do. You can do basic, which is just like front and back. You can do clones, which is where you like highlight a certain portion if you want to be able to study that. You can do images, and then you say it's like an image that's labeled, then you can highlight it and take out the words that you have to identify the structures. So that's a really good thing to look into if you're interested in that. It wasn't like super helpful for me, but I mean, maybe it is for you. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it for these two sheets. So like I said before, I'll try and link the quick sheets down below for you guys if I can. which I should be able to because it's just a link. But as far as the 2 documents, I'm not really sure if I can. So if you guys are interested, just DM me on Instagram and I can see if I can send it to you that way, or email or something. So just try and DM me on Instagram and then we can figure that out. If you are studying for MCAT or you need help or something, I can certainly help you through that. Or if you need help with the Anki thing, I'm pretty good with navigating it. I'm not an expert because I didn't use it like a whole lot. I'm a very visual person, so I can like look at stuff and remember it. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like a big question is, how do I have the patience to sit for this long and like study? And to be honest with you, I don't. I am a super like, not like anxious person, but like I have a really hard time sitting still for a long period of time. I'm like super antsy. I'm always like moving my hands, like it's really bad. I don't have like ADHD, but it's just like I just really have a hard time sitting still. So anyway, something that's really helped me, I would say within like the last 2 weeks, is AirPods. I put them in, and it honestly, just like the noise canceling, just like helps me focus so much, even if no one's home during the day to bother me. Just like the outside noise or whatever, it just like kind of helped me a lot focused. And also, normally when I study like for exams or something like that, I like get up and move to like a different room, or like I take breaks and that kind of stuff. But like for the MCAT, you can't really do that because when you're in the actual exam, it's usually 8 hours that you have to sit there. But because of COVID, my test is cut down to 5. The exams from May to September 28th of 2020 are cut down to only 5 hours. I think it's like 5.5 hours actually. And there's a few sections, I think 2 of the sections are taken out of the MCAT or something like that. So yeah, that was like a big thing for me, is realizing like, okay, like I need to prepare for this exam so that I am sitting off 5 hours, because we only get 3 10-minute breaks, and they are optional, which I don't even know if I'll end up taking them, because sometimes when I step away, I'll get like out of the zone, if you know what I mean, and then I won't be focused anymore, and I don't really want that to happen. So I'm thinking that I'm not thinking, I know that I'm really gonna have to focus that day. So what I've been trying to do is, if I start to feel antsy, just like recompose myself like at my seat, because obviously during the exam I'm not gonna be able to get up. So yeah, and there is those like 3 10-minute breaks, which I might need to end up taking just to like recompose myself again. But yeah, so it has been really hard for me, especially for someone that has a really hard time sitting still. Like even during my classes that are like 2 hours, like I get up like 3 times to go to the bathroom just because I need to like walk around. So yeah, if you struggle with that, you're not alone. I do too, but these are just kind of like tips that like I've been having to use just because it's been like kind of hard for me to sit still. But like I said, it's kind of self-motivation, so you kind of have to just tell yourself, I need to sit, I need to get done. And another thing is, I kind of make a goal for myself for the day, saying like, okay, I need to get done like these modules for the day, or I need to get this much in my studying or something like that, because pretty much once 4:30 comes around, I don't study anymore, just because my mom gets home from work at that time, my dad gets home at 5. My sister usually comes back from whoever friend's house she's at for the day, because she pretty much goes to a friend's house or my aunt's house every day. My brother's upstairs playing video games, so then he'll come down at that time. Or so pretty much like the house is like so chaotic after 4:30, so I pretty much, my only study time is from like 10 to 4:30, which it's a really good chunk of time for me, and I think that's super reasonable, honestly. I don't think you need to be studying for 12 hours a day. I don't think it's really healthy for people. I know I've talked to people who have already taken the MCAT, and they said they studied for like 12, 14 hours a day, and that's just not realistic for me. And if that's not realistic for you, then don't do it. I know I see a lot of YouTube videos saying like how I scored a 528 or a 515 on my MCAT and only studied for a month, and like, great, like if they crammed for it, great. Personally, I knew that was never going to be me. It kind of takes me a while to study, get myself in the groove, and figure out what works for me for a specific class and study skills and whatnot. And to be honest with you, the way that I study for my exams in college is not the way that I studied or am studying currently for the MCAT. So when I study in class, like for my college classes, I do note cards. Well, sorry. I do note cards for absolutely everything. I've been like that since elementary school. That's the way my mom had me start studying when I was in elementary school and middle school and high school. And that's just the way I've continued. So I sit in the library at college, I write out all my note cards, but for the MCAT, that's not really realistic, to be honest with you, because it's just a broad range of information. It's kind of information that you've learned over the last 3-4 years of college and all of your classes. So that's why, like, those sheets that I showed you guys, that was just kind of like, it's not really realistic, and just going off that information, seeing what you do know, what you don't remember, what you need to brush up on. And that's why I think the Khan Academy modules are super helpful. So I would recommend those. I mean, that's what's working for me, but like I said, what's working for me might not work for you, and that's totally fine. So that kind of goes for anything you're studying for. What works for somebody might not work for you. That's totally fine, but I think giving yourself a good kind of time block to figuring out, like, okay, this strategy isn't working for me, or a part of the strategy is, but a part of the strategy isn't. So I think being able to navigate through people's techniques is really kind of an important skill for studying for something like this. And I just wanted to kind of make this video for you guys to show you guys what I'm doing, because maybe it could help somebody else. But I also wanted to tell you guys too that, like, if you're super overwhelmed, like watching someone's like video or something and seeing how they studied like 12-14 hours a day, like, you don't need to do that. Like I said, it wasn't realistic for me, and if it's not realistic for you, then don't do it. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about that today and kind of show you guys like how I navigate like a day in my life, like studying for the MCAT, because obviously, like, I don't have a lot to show you guys, because I'm not gonna like record myself just like staring at a computer screen. Like, that's so boring. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys like different things that I'm doing, but kind of how I schedule out my days and whatnot when I am studying for the MCAT, just because, yeah, it's very different than anything I've ever done before. So yeah, and honestly, I'm not nervous. I feel like when I'm nervous for an exam, I don't do as well as when I walk in kind of confident and don't second guess myself. Also, I've realized studying for the MCAT, go with your gut feeling and do not use, I know this is gonna sound so weird, but like, don't think into the question. If it is stated, only use the information that is included in whatever you are reading. Because when I tell you the answer is in the passage, in the question, something, it is there. If you think into it, if you make assumptions, you're gonna get the answer wrong. I know that sounds so crazy to tell someone not to think into something, like, literally don't. Because at first I was doing that and I couldn't figure out why I was getting like all these questions wrong, and I was like, I genuinely like don't understand, like, I'm using my background knowledge. No, do not use your background knowledge. Literally, whatever is given, whatever information is given to you is all they want you to know to answer the question. Now obviously, like, biology questions and like stuff like that where like you had to kind of memorize that stuff, then yeah, obviously, but once again, like, the information is given in the question, so like you should know that kind of thing. But yeah, that was just like a kind of tip that I kind of came across that I figured I would share with you guys, if you needed something like that. But yeah, I think that's all that I really had to talk to you guys, or wanted to talk to you guys about, I should say. I just wanted to kind of be upfront and honest about this whole thing, and maybe it's helpful to someone who is in the same position as me right now. If you are studying, good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I would be glad to help you guys with anything that you need help with. Maybe you guys could even help me, even though I only have like 3 weeks left. But believe it or not, you can get a lot done in 3 weeks. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of be upfront and honest about my whole study plan, going about it, and just tell you guys that what you see, the way that other people have gone about certain things doesn't mean that you have to go about the thing the same way, or use the same strategy. You need to find out what works for you, your lifestyle, your learning mechanism, that kind of thing. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. Like I said before, I'll try and link the sheets down below. I don't think it's gonna let me link a Word document. I don't think that's a thing. So just DM me on Instagram and I can figure out how to get that to you guys if you need it. But that is all. I will stop talking now because I know I've been talking for so long. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of it. And if you are taking the MCAT, good luck. And I will be sure to tell you guys how everything goes. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Follow me on Instagram. I always have a link down below for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!